Welcome back to Great Day Connecticut. Listen, we all know that there are so many factors that can make or break a party. So, what do you want to plan on doing for your next event?
Yeah, we're getting a heads up on the party and wedding trends for 2024 from event planner Marina Luri-Clark. Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you so much for being with us. Happy New Year to you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Getting ready for another big year of events, right?
Yes, for sure.
I mean, you have so much experience doing this. One of your big events was planning the Tiffany Trump wedding. Is that right?
Correct.
Wow.
Yes.
With Level from Tony Bryce in Paris.
Oh my gosh.
That's amazing. So you've been doing this for years.
Over 18 years.
Oh, wow. It must be so fun.
But you know, what I love is the trends always change from year to year. So what do you anticipate kind of being, to be ahead of the curve? What are we going to see in 2024 that's different?
So I think you were giving a little bit of a tip. The Pantone color of the year is peach fuzz.
Peach fuzz.
Not your beard.
No, I was going to say, I read that. I'm like, oh, okay.
It's like a pinky, orangey, velvety, very sensual color.
Right.
It works really well with like beige and neutrals, whites. So that's definitely going to be the color of the year, and I think a lot of people are gravitating towards that color because it's like a natural color and soft and elegant and romantic.
Yeah, and that's great for weddings or showers or
any kind. Any kind of social event. Obviously, I don't think the corporate people are going to go for it.
Do it! Come on, corporate people, lighten up.
So it seems like some of the other trends that we've been talking about. I see this in fashion as well. The bows. That's a big one.
There are a lot of bows everywhere on candlesticks and on tables, menus, in hair, on dresses. So bows are definitely going to be out there this year, and I think you just have to make it your own. So if you don't want to have bows all over your table, you maybe wear a bow in your hair, or you have it on the back of your dress, or it's something that's personalized, and therefore it becomes unique and not trendy.
That was what I was going to ask. How do you do that with some of these other trends? Because sometimes people hear these big ideas, and they think, okay, how can I incorporate them? Is there kind of some strategy that you have for doing that?
I think it's about what you feel comfortable with and what your style is. And just because it's a trend doesn't mean that you have to use it for your event, right? And as I was saying, there are discrete ways of using a trend and making it personal and therefore making it unique.
Right. I mean, you don't want something that's, over the top trendy and then it's not yours.
Right.
So. Talk about some of the other, more of the party planning things. Some of these maybe planning not such a huge event like a wedding. Maybe what would be something you could advise people on that?
Some of the things that I'm seeing for corporate events is definitely a trend towards more sustainability. So instead of using flowers, people are using art installations, or maybe they're recycling their flowers. There's a company out of London that actually makes paper out of flowers once they've been used. They get composted and then turned into paper.
Right.
And so for events that aren't weddings, there is this bigger trend towards sustainability.
I do have to ask you, though, you obviously specialize in these larger events. You've said before, I think, that you could take a wedding and think of it as an investment. I think a lot of people that are planning one are saying, wait a minute, say what? So explain that, how you could look at an event like that as an investment.
Well, definitely a wedding, and especially a corporate event, right? A corporate event, you're looking at it as an investment either towards for your clients or for your sales team, where you're thanking your sales team or you're promoting an item. And for a wedding, you're making an investment in memories.
Right.
I mean, you're creating memories, and you're going to look back on this day, and to me, that's a priceless investment of giving your guests and your family an experience that they will remember forever.
Right, and that goes probably for a lot of these other corporate events, or if you're just planning just a party. I mean, it can mean something. People will remember it if it's really special.
Well, we focus a lot on the guest experience. So touching all 5 senses. What are you feeling and seeing and tasting and hearing, music and sights and lights and entertainment. So I think you're not just putting a centerpiece on a table and serving some food. You're really creating an atmosphere.
And I'm sure when you put the investment on the front end with the time and the thought, that's when you can just relax when the event actually starts and not be nervous. Because the last thing you want to do is be on edge for the actual event itself.
Yeah, yeah. People always say, "Oh, why should we get an event planner?" Well, they take the stress away.
Yes.
They take the stress away, and they do all of the vetting of the vendors beforehand, and they manage the vendors, and so that makes like a really easy day for you.
Yeah,
so you
and
can
you
enjoy
can
it.
You can enjoy your guests and take your mind off all the other details.
Correct. Yeah.
Marina, thank you so much.
Yes,
it
you're
was great to
welcome.
have
Thank
you.
you so much. Great intel. Thanks again.
We're looking forward to those peach themed.
Peach fuzz. I'm ready.
Peach, bows, more candles.
Yeah, more candles. I love
More
candles.
candles for sure.
Thanks again, Marina. And you can see her
Thank you.
information there on the screen. Thanks again, Marina. Okay.